What it is, what it do, I'm a Jita fam. It is your boy Benjamin G, man of the match, and welcome to the Amajita Football Show. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I'm not alone. I am with
Israel is detailer, the Robert Marawa of this show.
Hope you're doing good, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with a bang. Yes. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and please share this with friends and loved ones. And please click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time we drop. As born. As you can see by the title, ladies and gentlemen, wow. we come back, during a week where I think it's very horrible for our football. You can see by the title, the game between Mamelodi Sundowns versus Moroka Swallows was postponed, cancelled, or whatever you want to call it. But before that, it's a more fire episode, ladies and gentlemen. As born.
Yep.
Yo, man, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I had to recover, 24 hours for the boys to get them.
Yeah, man.
But I'm okay, man. I'm okay, you.
Good, man. How did you spend your Christmas?
With you, nigga.
I know. But how was it?
That was lekker. Fire.
Yeah, I know. That was amazing. Hope you had a lovely Christmas, Amajita fam. We said we're coming back after Christmas so we can spend, some of our December with friends and loved ones. Hope you have had a wonderful festive season. Merry Christmas. Merry belated.
Yeah,
or a belated Merry Christmas, everybody. We hope you are spending it safe and responsible with friends and loved ones as we are going into 2024. Man, crazy stuff. We actually went to the game. And when we get there, the guys bar Ticket Pro, I felt Maluma was playing with us.
Yeah, no, to some extent. Thing is, how he said it.
Yeah.
It was as if he was joking.
Yeah.
But later on, we got into the stadium for a game, only to find out there is no game. It was all just a game.
That's good, yeah.
And then, one of the security guys...
Sibonga U.
One of the security guys comes up to us and he says, "Hey, guys, did they not tell you? In fact, how did you enter into the stadium? Because the gates should be closed." Why, we asked. He was like, "But the game is postponed. They said it an hour, 2 hours ago."
Yeah.
Didn't you check your WhatsApps? Didn't you go on social media and check? And so we thought, "Ay man, badlalangati." There we are buying some data, and yet behold, the game was postponed. Moroka Swallows, ladies and gentlemen, did not make it to Loftus. Why? The bus got a puncher. Just joking. Couple of players were missing. Just joking. True story, they did not get paid. They did not get paid.
2023 professional football, DStv Premiership, PSL level.
Yeah, there's a team that did not get paid.
Players not getting paid. And apparently it's been happening for quite some time. It's not like it started, with this game against Mamelodi Sundowns. Apparently, Coach Steve Kompela, hey man, hard luck to him. He's one of my favorite coaches. I love him so much, his personality and everything.
Yeah.
To be going through this, man, I do not know. What's your view on Moroka Swallows not being able to pay players?
So, henze le malume da.
Yeah.
Are the Horana team got it tender. And I just thought to myself, because again, we know the huge fact of why people own soccer teams. It's to get away from taxes.
That's crazy.
To avoid tax or tax evasion. By the way, there's a difference between tax avoidance and tax evasion. So we got to put it proper here. But anyway, so that's what we were talking about, saying that if tender yatloka, basically everything blows up in your face. It was a joke, but at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, the people who own these clubs, how many of them actually have businesses, like functioning businesses? They don't have to
Yeah.
They don't have to depend on a tender. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
To run a club. I mean, it's not just Moroka Swallows. Also, Royal AM is facing the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't understand, like, what could cause these financial turmoil? You get what I mean? Is it because the people who own these teams are not real business people? Their businesses rely on tenders. So if there's no tender, yeah, it's a flop for everyone.
Now it's crazy because one thing I know about football is that I don't think that someone should be managing the football club from their own pockets anyway.
True.
You can have $8 billion net worth as Israel, it's ile.
Yeah.
But you can never take $1 billion from your own account and put it into Moroka Swallows.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's really surprising. I think it's just bad financial management, you know, from the management point of view. I think there's something going on in management. I know I read something yesterday as I was doing my research that Panyaza Sufi actually, what's this word, man? He stepped down as the president of Moroka Swallows last year, July. So it's been these two brothers that, you know, have been brothers. Huh? Yeah, that have been at the forefront of Moroka Swallows. So Nagere, it's really tough. Although I saw a tweet or an X. Sounds wrong though. I saw an X, you know, last night talking. Someone was made a valid point. Was talking about how PSL is the reason why Moroka Swallows is, you know, unable to push, because Moroka Swallows was supposed to get a sponsorship of Telkom.
From Telkom, yeah.
And then the PSL said no.
Yeah.
So now, obviously, that's sponsorship. I mean, we don't know how much Telkom would be paying them. But I mean, if you're Mamelodi Sundowns getting how much from Ubuntu Wood?
200 million.
Imagine. There's no way you're not going to be able to pay your players. If you are Kaiser Chiefs, Vodacom is giving you what, 70 to 100 million?
70, yeah.
There's no way you guys
Every
can be
season.
I mean, come on. Come on. There's no way you won't be able to pay Dolly.
And imagine, Kaiser Chiefs has more than 10 sponsors. Have more than 10.
I don't know who we should say should take the accountability, but for me, the PSL for me is in the wrong. Number one, I'm gonna say it. You cannot have a chairman of a club be the chairman of PSL as well.
Damn.
There's a clash of conflict or conflict of interest, whatever.
Very true, very true. Yep.
You get what I'm trying to say? Because for me, it would be like, hey, Moroka Swallows, it's a fellow Soweto team.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, even if that's not the reason, but Telkom was off. It's no longer Telkom knockout again. That deal was already off the table. That smells good.
It is good.
But
this is my favorite flavor now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, no.
This one is also nice, except I think the what is it?
Aftertaste.
No, man. This robot. What is it?
Oh, yeah.
No, what's the name, robot?
Okay, leave it.
Hey, boy.
You have that.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, for me, I think the PSL is failing Moroka Swallows. They're struggling to get sponsorships. And
because this is from last season, I think.
Yeah, Ejo.
They were supposed to get the Telkom sponsor the time the Carling Black Label Cup was being talked about.
Ejo, I can say from 2020 me.
Yeah.
Because immediately when...
Actually,
immediately when there wouldn't be a Telkom knockout anymore, they were in the talks. And Telkom, I feel, would be giving Swallows your Naboma 50 million EU.
Yeah, because remember, Telkom knockout for the winners.
Yeah, I think it was 7.
You get what I mean?
I don't remember. Yeah.
So now imagine having not to sponsor those teams that were involved in the tournament, and it's just going to one team.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
They'll definitely be paid. There'll definitely be much more competition, much more motivation from Moroka Swallows players. For night, I mean, it's a shame and it's unfair for Coach Steve Kompela to be working overtime on and off the pitch, if you ask me, because it's really hard to motivate and inspire players to get on the pitch while they haven't been paid.
Exactly.
You get what I mean? They're going into a Christmas break and they are not being paid. Kantle, you probably promised your son, that PS5 or that game. You probably promised your girlfriend or your wife that new car. And I mean, you personally also have goals, right? There's probably something you wanted to do. Build your mama house, extend the house, do whatever you had in mind. And then come Christmas, you barely making ends meet.
Especially as a football player. For me, they see you as the breadwinner. For me, and not just winner, your community as well.
Yeah.
There are some communities, me as Benjamin Ditsele, not only am I going to throw this crazy Christmas lunchy on with my family, but in my neighborhood as well. Yeah. They're probably expecting a gammon from me because bang holy season, they get jala bolo, mostrating, they were their children and everything like that. And I'm made it to professional football and I'm getting a 250k after taxes, 125k, and I have to pay my M4, 20,000 per month. I have to pay those Gucci's. I have to buy this to maintain the lifestyle. But the lamusadi, and then I have bad habits. I'm paying the house, and then on top of that, I have bad habits. I need to buy the booze instead of the mofaya. I need to buy, the drugs. I'm not saying anyone's on drugs right now, but I'm just saying.
Kantle school fees savannah because the next year.
Nah, bro.
The stationery that needs to be bought.
What would you advise Moroka Swallows right now? What would you tell them to do?
I cannot plan it.
And I'm approaching the PSL, dog. I'm saying you get us a sponsor. Because this is not just Moroka Swallows' name that's going down. It's
history.
South African football.
Yeah.
Imagine someone watches Mamelodi Sundowns. They support Mamelodi Sundowns from America or from the UK. Even Egypt, right? And they say today our team is playing. Well, the music video at TB. Except TB.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well. Yeah, no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
South African football, wow. What a shame.
And it's disappointing because I really love this league.
Mm-hmm.
For a couple of years now, I've actually stopped watching European football and started watching South African football, just seeing the development and just seeing how much talent comes from South Africa right now.
Hey,
it really hurt. It really hurt, man. I mean, you could even see families that were there to come and support, their teams. Like, no one could believe it until Naukal Tom, which was after 7.
Some literally left it after 7.
Yeah, because they just couldn't believe what the securities were telling them, what, Ticket Pro Dome people were telling them. They were like, no, there's no game. And they decided, hey, we're going to wait until Nakoya game it home.
Yeah.
And we just saw the sign when they started covering the chairs.
Yeah.
The
benches, yeah.
Covering the benches. And we were like...
And then we overheard some of the guys, I think it's security inside the stadium, or the guys that are selling. They were like, Super Sport, immediately.
Oh, yeah, Super Sports, the channel, Super Sports. Yeah.
TV,
Yeah, they left at 5 p.m.
But what do you say about Mamelodi Sundowns players still going onto the pitch?
I guess they just needed to say we were there so that they can make the 3 points official.
A lot of people are saying the ref was not there and the ref needs to be there and the players actually need to kick off if we call it an actual walkover. And other people are saying that Moroka Swallows notified Mamelodi Sundowns and the PSL that they would not be able to play because of these,
challenges.
These challenges. But Mamelodi Sundowns still went. So I do not know. Obviously, Mamelodi Sundowns cannot do anything about it. If the PSL hasn't postponed it, you as the team should still show up.
I think, they should have gotten a message from the PSL. But as far as protocol goes, what I know is that a team should show up on the pitch.
Yeah.
Until it's done that way.
For me, the PSL is in the wrong. I'm sorry. PSL is in the wrong.
Maragen Toivulelanjo, having the chairman of Orlando Pirates being the chairman of the PSL, the CEO, or the owner rather, of Golden Arrows is the CEO of the PSL.
It's not gonna work.
Conflict of interest, like you're saying, actually, I think it will only be fair if Kaizer Chiefs and Pirates share the Colin Black Label sponsor, Les Swallows. Because Colin Black Label does sponsor them both.
It still does sponsor them, even if
so,
they're
yeah.
a tournament.
Yeah.
Okay, now why no Hana Swallows?
Exactly.
Telkom.
Exactly. For me, from the start, it didn't make sense. I'm
Yeah,
like, but Telkom is no longer, you know. So, yeah.
No, something's up. Colin Black Label is still sponsoring those two teams.
Yeah. Mara reads, maybe they're just attacking Banyaza Yusufi because, by the way, he is the premier of Tshwane. The man is the most hardworking.
Of Gauteng.
Of Gauteng.
Yeah.
Tshwane.
Yeah.
But he's the most hardworking ANC member.
Wow. It's getting political now.
You get what I mean? Exactly. So we don't know. Is it political or is it really football? Because let's remember, just because the owners of Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs are not in politics doesn't mean they're not political.
Yeah.
Have you seen every time Dr. Kaizer Mtaung is at a stadium?
Yeah.
It's political people.
Yeah.
It's political, serious political people. But anyway, I don't know, man. I don't know. Last time I'm getting ali busy, I respond, and then the next day he had to apologize because, you know.
So you think they're sabotaging him?
I think this is a bit of sabotage.
Okay.
Because I don't think smart people can really not afford to pay players.
Okay. Well, if they say the game is postponed,
yeah,
I think that's the key word here.
Yeah.
Postponed, meaning it might play at a later stage. So that's going to be unfair for me on Mamelodi Sundowns that showed up and actually went onto the pitch, and the match commissioner was there as well. You know, Dr. Ivan Koza, sir, would like to have you on the show. Yeah,
most definitely.
Really, what happened?
Most definitely.
What happened yesterday was absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
and
the highest level, guys.
Yo.
Do you know that the PSL is the highest level? There's no other league in South Africa, yeah, boy,
exactly,
that's higher than the PSL. So if this is happening at the PSL, at a PSL level.
And another thing is, if Moroka Swallows wrote to you before yesterday, why weren't these news shared the whole week?
Yeah, because it's petrol for no reason.
Bruh.
I mean, if Super Sports knew a week before, I don't think they would have came, because you wasted their time.
Thank
you
you.
wasted their because cameras
resources.
resources. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
You use their resources for no reason. They came and they left 2 hours before the game started.
I mean, the camera guys, the sound guys would have been with their families.
Dog.
You don't communicate these things. There were people there. Babang keba puta mona the hot dog mona. The rolls.
I felt sorry because that's the black economy. But
Thank you. This is their bread and butter.
This is their everyday bread and butter. So even if Barcelona malebo, but it's their bread and butter.
Yeah.
So what happens to that food? I mean, yesterday was as bad as how the CEO of PSL was dressed. Got the Colin Black Label final.
Come on, boy.
And I'm checking the dude what Colin Black Label in a suit. He's nice.
Yeah.
Actually, I was having a conversation with myself. Get be like that guy. He looks like the bottom line guy, and I think that guy should be the PSL CEO. If ever we needed someone to be the CEO of PSL who makes things happen, I think that's the guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think that's it.
Yeah.
You sound like you want to go.
No, shout out to Man U, guys. What a comeback. Yes.
No, Chief. We're talking about
No,
Moroka
easy, Mara.
Assess. Chest pains.
Woo.
I need some energy.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
thank
you so much for tuning in. Thank you.
Now, fun, like, it makes sense why players are not inspired to play for Swallows.
It's not gonna work. I mean, you're right, because I was shocked. I mean, Jali's performances this season have been absolutely disappointing. But now that we know the story, Grootman, would love to have you on the show. It's just crazy. You cannot motivate players like this. Coach Steve Kompela, your English is up here. You can motivate anybody. Money talks. Money talks, and you know it's unfortunate.
Yeah, I was thinking of it the other day. They come back when they were playing against
Super Sport. Mm-hmm.
What if by now never I'm a Pilorowina and then
yeah. And Gabadino Mahango. It's very shocking, Lena. His performances, it's like he doesn't care. And we've been speaking about these things. In the level of the game, Mahango doesn't care anymore. Jali doesn't care anymore.
Like Joe.
Kantis Bani.
Yeah. Now it's like Royally.
Really, they need to, fix it, man.
I mean, from Abaskare for the bonus he so coach to not being able to pay them. What the hell, guys?
Wow, and I think it's seasons apart. Would love to have Mom Kiza here. Mama, would love to have you here. We'll fly all the way to DBN. You know, I love you so much. I love you so much.
No, she's a special one.
Oh yeah.
But I would love to see business people own clubs. Not entrepreneurs, but anyway. Okay, sharp. Yeah, fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Amajita Football Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to stream way better. In the description below, the Amajita Football Show soundtrack is out, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for the love, the support that we've been getting. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share this with friends and loved ones as well.